today is now Wednesday, April 13th in the vlog, and I have to update you on Siege and Storm. So the last time you heard from me, I think I was on page 75, and now I'm halfway through the book on chapter 13, and I'm on page 224. So I just started on chapter 13. I think I only read the first paragraph so far, so I'm halfway through. There's only 10 more chapters, not including the after, so then after the 10th chapter there's an after, so there's technically 11 chapters left. So, and then I'll be starting Ruin and Rising? Yeah, Ruin and Rising, the third book in this trilogy, and then hopefully I could eventually get the Six of Crows trilogy or something like that. It's gonna be a trilogy, I believe, since I think there's a third book coming out. So Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, and then I kind of want to try to get those maybe in August or something for that reading vlog sometime in August, because I have 3 books. So my April TBR is going to be posted, so you're going to hear all about the books I'm reading this month, which I think I've actually said every single book that I'm reading in this vlog. So this book I'm probably going to be finishing today or tomorrow, and it is, I think, 5:30. Baby, what time is it? I think it's 5:30. Babe! What time is it? 6. Oh, 6. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. So, hopefully I finish this book. I don't go to bed until around midnight or 1 o'clock. So, hopefully I can finish the rest, if not half, for today, and then the other half tomorrow. And then I'll be starting Ruin and Rising. I'm so excited. And this one took a little bit longer, since this is the longest book in this series. It's 432 pages. And the first book was like 352 pages or 58 pages. And the next book is like 405 pages or something. So this is this is the longest book in the trilogy. And not the longest book I'm reading though. There's a longer book than this one. It's like 8 more pages or something. But it is the second longest book I'm reading this month or week or month. So if you don't hear me reading any, because this vlog is coming out on Friday, and I'm having a video coming out on Thursday, so 2-in-1 video. Well, not 2-in-1 video, but you will be hearing about my books that I'm reading this month, and I've already read almost one. So if you'll most likely hear Ruin and Rising, the beginning of it, in this week's vlog, but next week's vlog you're gonna hear about it more, and I probably will finish that in a couple days, and then I'll start House of Gold by Natasha Solomon, which is the next book, and I think it's interesting. It's not a fantasy, it's a historical fiction, family saga, domestic fiction kind of deal. So it's also Jewish, so I don't know how the Jewish aspect comes in, but I will definitely update you guys. So, hey guys, so this vlog is going to be posted on Monday sometime, but update on this book. I'm on page 311, chapter 18, as you can see. I'm 80% through this book, which that means 20% more, and I have about 5 more chapters, which isn't included, that doesn't include the after, because they have a before and after in each book. So that is a great thing. And I just have 432 pages, so I have around 111 to go. 111? 121. That's what I meant. So that is that. And then I'll start the third book. So most likely you'll hear about that in the vlog as well, that I started it. And then, yeah. Also, my husband bought a book, but I don't know when. I think it'll be here Tuesday. But I don't know what it's about. So I have to find out what it's about whenever he's gonna read it first, which he doesn't usually read books. So, and then I'm gonna read it after he reads it. So that'll be good. Also, my eyes look really blue today. I don't know. I think it's maybe the light. Sometimes it looks lighter, sometimes they're darker, but it looks really light. My eyes are never this light, so, well, maybe they are. I don't know. But are you still watching your show? I don't know. So that is that, and it's a surprise, so he won't tell me what book it is. So I'll update you whenever I start the next book, and I'll update you whenever what I think about this book. So hello friends, this is the end of the 2-week vlog, and it will be uploaded. But I finished the book and I gave it a 4.75. No, I think it was 3.75. It was a good book, but I think it's like the only action really was at the beginning, where the, and the end. So in the middle is like more like they're getting ready for it instead of actually, doing it. So that's the only problem I had with it, but and it was really slow, in my opinion. It took me about a week to read, but now I'm starting Ruin and Rising, and I'm on page 18 or 19, so the first chapter, and it's pretty good so far. So I will update you in the next vlog what about this, and have a great rest of your day. Hey guys, welcome back to a new weekly vlog. I think it's like the 3rd week of April. It's the 19th, and I think it's probably the 2nd week. I don't know. It's blending all together, but I know it's the 19th, and it is at night right now. So I'm going to tell you about the books I'm reading, and when my new video should be uploaded. My weekly vlog that I did for the past 2 weeks should be up by now. I have to fix the thumbnail because I didn't realize I did like the same thing for 2 of them, so I have to change it. But I'm gonna tell you what the books I am reading are. So the first book I started this week was Beckoned by R.B. Fields. And I'm gonna put it in this corner, like the thing, because it's a ebook. And it is a steamy vampire reverse harem romance. And it is about 220 pages long. I am 36 pages in, so it should be a fast-paced read. And so far, all the characters have met, basically, except 2 of them. The main characters, it's in 3, it's in different point of views, but mostly 2. There's, I think, 2 other ones, maybe 3 other ones. But technically, the main character is a monster hunter, and then she I don't know, it's a spoiler, but she was in danger by a vampire, and another vampire killed that vampire and saved her life and brought her home to meet the other vampires that aren't like the others. Oh, it's so windy. So that's the first one. And then also I am reading the last book, Ruin and Rising, in the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and I'm on page, I think, 66. Yeah, I'm on page 66, and I actually really like this book so far. I also don't have really much space because I'm in one of my bunks in my RV. That's why I look very squished. I think I should move this back a little bit, if I can. That's how far I can move it back, but I'll let you know when I finish this book. And then I am going to start another book, but I'm not going to exploit that one because it is a nonfiction book, and I don't want to put nonfiction on here unless it was recommended to me. This one is like a personal book that I want to read, and I'm not going to say anything about it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Eventually I might, but I'm not. I should start that after my other 2 books. I also have a bunch of other books on my phone because I don't have a Kindle, so I have a bunch of ebooks on my phone, and some of them are novella. I think I read a novella 2 weeks ago, and that one was really good, so I have other novellas. So, plus it was a prequel, which makes it really hard because there's 2 other books in the series, and I left on a cliffhanger, so that sucks. But I will eventually buy the other 2 books in that series. But that was my update for right now, so I will update you tomorrow. Hey guys, so I just got out of the shower, and I am on page 100 and I think 14 or 15, maybe 16 of Ruin and Rising, and so far I think it is actually pretty good. I'm surprised that I'm already 100 pages in because I am a very slow reader, but it is pretty interesting. So then after that one, I'm going to read the book my husband gave me. I'm not going to disclose any information about it because that's more like a personal preference book that he wants me to read. And then after that book, I have 2 more books to read, which is, one is a not literary fiction, domestic fiction, Jewish fiction, family saga book, and that one's set in 1911. So during a war, and it says during a war, when this war just started. That one's next, that's called House of Gold by Natasha Solomons. And then after that book, I'm going to read The Better Sister by Al something Burke. So I think it's like, I don't know what her name is. But I'm gonna read that one next. That one's a thriller, and I'm really excited to get into that one. And then after that one, I'll have to buy more books. Hopefully for my birthday, I'll get the Twilight Saga because I have never read the books, and there's like 6 or 7 now in the box set, and I want to read them all. So I actually kind of tried to read one of the books, but I want to read the books before I ever watch the movies, because I have watched the movies before, but I was really young, so I don't remember anything of it. So I really want to do that. And then after that, that's what I want for my birthday, because my birthday is in June, so a little bit more than a month away, because it's April 21st, so it's a Saturday. No, it's not the 21st. I think it's the 22nd, but it's a Saturday. So this vlog is probably going to be 2 weeks long again, because I get more books read during the 2-week span, usually. But usually it takes me quite a while to read, since there's not a comfortable spot in my RV to read right at this moment. So, plus we're moving soon, so we'll have to get our whole house cleaned and packed up so we can sell our RV and move up to Colorado. And then going back down to Texas for my brother-in-law's graduation. He graduates May 26th, so that's that on that day, so that's near my birthday. And then hopefully I get to see my sisters and my brother going back up to Colorado, because they live also in Texas, but you know, farther up near North Texas. And then after that we'll go back. Hopefully we'll get to see my sisters and my brother, because hopefully on a weekend, because hopefully I can go to church with my grandparents and my little sister. And we have to clean this truck. That blanket's there because when we travel, our dog is in the back seat and she sheds a lot, so it kind of protects the seats from getting all hairy. But that's only a temporary solution, because we're probably gonna get a new vehicle once we, you know, get settled and have our house built and everything, because we're planning on buying some land near a river or a lake so we can go fishing and stuff like that, and go like boating or stuff like that, and have our house so we can have my own library so I can start getting books more. And he's gonna be building the shelves, plus our office is gonna be half his, half mine, but I think it's gonna be a pretty big office, so that I can have a bunch of books on my side and he can have whatever he wants on his side. And we're probably gonna get into affiliate marketing when we get up there, so we can make a little bit extra money on that side. And he'll have a job up there, and I'll be at the house with our dog, because she's a big dog, so, and old, so I have to be out there to help her out, to take her out and stuff. And I'm actually gonna have a little library inside our bedroom in the house, so that will be exciting. It'll be like a reading nook, because I'll have a chair, and I really want this chair, but my husband doesn't like the color green, but I'm still gonna get it because I want it to be a sage green, like, square chair, because I want it to be in the corner and like the back, so that it'll be next to 2 shelves on the wall, and I really, really want that to happen. So I will talk to y'all guys when I try to get halfway through the book, and see y'all later. Hey guys, so I'm here with an update about the book I am reading. It is still Ruin and Rising. I'm on page 185. So that's a little less than halfway through the book so far. So, because there's like 417 pages or something, so I'm almost through with it, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm reading it pretty slow, because one, I am a slow reader, but it is a little bit bigger, like 50 or 60 pages more than the first book, and that one I read in like 2 or 3 days. This one has already given me a week, which isn't too bad in my opinion, but I just don't have very many comfy spots to read at the moment. Yeah, so, and we have been cleaning the house, so I'll update you when I'm like another 100 pages in, so enjoy the rest of the video. Hey guys, so I am almost finished with Ruin and Rising. I am on page 332. So the last time I updated you, I think I was like 200. Well, I think I was supposed to update you 3/4 of the way. As you all know, I'm way more than 3/4 of the way through, and it's kind of getting sad, just a little bit. But I did get a couple of little tears. So, which happens in most books. If they get like to a sad part, I mostly cry. So it's kind of like not a big deal at this point. But, yes, it is a different scenery because I am in one of the bunks because we are moving in a month. And we are using our bedroom as like storage for our clothes that we are keeping for right now. And it's a lot of work. So, also I found another book that I will be reading after my other book that I will be reading. So I have Last Breath by Karen Slaughter. It is like 177 pages, so short book, even shorter. It is a mass paperback, so a lot shorter and smaller than a normal paperback is. But I have not yet read this. Plus, I know it is like a little bit ruined, but I have never read it, and I think it was my little sister's, or no, it was like a free book that I found at a library. It wasn't really like a library, secondhand library, but these were like free books that you could keep, and I found it there. And I think I got it like years ago, like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. And I still haven't ever read it. And it's supposed to be some sort of thriller. So hopefully, I was on page 4, but I'm gonna restart it because, I don't remember. And it takes place in 2004, June 8th, 2004, which is, I was a year old when this timeline happens, because obviously my birthday is June 4th, 2003. That's when I was born. And this takes place a year and 4 days later, which is kind of cool. But it was not made in 2004, I don't think. I think it was made 2017. So it is quite fairly oldish, but not newish either. Like, it's in the middle, in my opinion, because it is 6 years ago. But, like, that doesn't seem old to me, because I was 13. No. 17. Almost 17. And 13. No, almost 14. Man, my brain is not working. So I was almost 14. 13, 14 when this book came out. So hopefully I will get to read this. But I'll talk to you guys later. And this will be the last time you see me on this vlog, except whenever I finish the book and tell you my thoughts and what I'll give it. Right now, I think it'll be 4.5 stars, because it was a little slowish to begin, but once you got through it, actually, let me be honest, I have been reading it for about a week, but every time I read it, I have been reading multiple pages, like 50 to 100 pages, and I know there's only 417 pages in this book, but I feel like I've been reading it for like a week, and I've been reading a lot of them. Sometimes I read only 20 pages, which isn't unusual for me, because honestly, I am a very slow reader. But this book I have read about 300 pages in the last 3 days. So that tells you how fast I have been reading this book. So I will update you when I finish the book. Hey friends, so I was supposed to update you yesterday on Ruin Rising because I finished it yesterday, but I really enjoyed this book, and it was a little bit sad in there, but then whenever the happy part end started, I was like, oh, I knew it was gonna happen that way, somewhat. But I really enjoyed it, and the ending is what I kind of expected, but like that didn't take away from the story, in my opinion. Because I was looking at different people's reviews on them on TikTok, and I hardly agree with any of them. Because the only book that wasn't too great was Siege and Storm. That one I gave a 3-star, like just 3 stars. This one I gave a 5-star, and then the first one I gave a 4.5, I believe. Maybe it was a 4.75 on Storygraph. And this one was the best and the most heartbreaking, in my opinion. The second one I did cry a little bit, but like it wasn't anything too bad because the story was pretty boring. Like the only like action we had was at the beginning and the end. If that's a spoiler, I don't really know, but this one all throughout, just like the first one, all throughout. But this one's better than the first one. Now I'm reading a book that my husband's, that I'm gonna show you. I'm reading this book, Mortal Men, Immortal Warriors, by Stephen London. And it is a non-fiction book, so it's going to take me longer to read, but I am not reading it, and I am not going to be sharing my opinions on it. This is just to read that I want to read about, because it's about personal, not really personal, but like, it's about people's experience in like the infantry of the army section. And yeah, so that's what this is kind of about personal experiences. But after I read that book, I'm going to be reading a book called Last Breath by Karen Slaughter, and it's like 177 pages. It's like a little mass paperback, not this type, like mass paperback. And it's 177 pages, and it's a thriller, I believe. So that's the next one I'm reading. And then after that one, I think I'm going to read House of Gold by Natasha Solomons, because that one's a saga. I hope there's a little bit of drama in there, so, because I think that's mostly what that is. And it is during a war, so that's one reason. And then after that one, I'm going to read The Better Sister by Althea Burke, I think that's her name. And that one is a thriller, so I hope I want to read that one last. And then hopefully we can go to Walmart again, because I was trying to look for 2 of the books that I wanted from the Knock 'Em Out series, the first 2, because obviously the third one didn't come out then. I think the third one came out recently, or it will come out soon. But I want to read the first 2 so I can read the third one. Or I saw the second book in the Priory of the Orange Tree. I don't remember the second book's name, but you can read it before, and I wanted to get it, but like it's a 700-page book, I believe, and it was $25 at Walmart. So I might try to get it on Amazon, because it was cheaper on Amazon. It was like $15 for that one. So I'll
want to get both of those. Or I can get 2 plain books that aren't part of a series that I was really hoping to get to. Because I saw Before We Were Strangers, I really want to read that. And then I saw something else that I really wanted to read. But I forgot what it was called. So this is the end of this one. This reading vlog. I will be uploading a makeup tutorial or something in the near future because I cleaned up. I have a bunch of cleaning to do, but I can film my makeup videos, but it'll probably take place not today because I don't feel like that. I'm gonna read, and then I was watching I think Katie is reading on YouTube while reading my book. I'm watching her 48-hour readathon that she did in March. So hopefully I will finish this book because this book is only like 200 and something pages. So, and most of it is just talks, and plus there's a whole bunch of pages with just pictures, which is great because it takes a little bit away from the reading. So I will I'll film an intro to the next video sometime in the near future. So hope you guys enjoyed this video.